Hello, my name is Aiden. Welcome to my channel. Hi, I have been going through a reading rut and I've been feeling shame for not doing it, especially because I have a booktube channel. So I wanted to make this video and talk about it with you guys and also come up with solutions to solve the problem, not only for me, but for anyone that is having just difficulty with paying attention and trying to read and enjoy it without all the pressures and challenges in modern times. We are living through the loudest period of human history.
Hello?
And books whisper. That's why they feel harder to hear. But maybe that's why we need them. And by opening a book, you're doing something incredible. You're choosing curiosity over consumption, presence over distraction, and depth over speed. But why is it so hard to choose that? Well, I think we all know why. So many people, including myself, love buying books. It feels so fulfilling and joyful to buy them. You kind of feel productive and like, oh yeah, look at me, I'm buying these amazing books and everything, and then you get home, put them on your shelf, and they just kind of collect dust. Don't look at my bookshelf. Now, I don't think we hate reading these days. I just think that we forgot how to enjoy it. Why read when we have movies and TV shows and video games and AI chat apps? Yeah, that's a thing. I mean, how can we fit in reading time with all of those wonderful, brainless activities? For these companies out there, hopefully you don't make time for reading. They want you to be distracted all of the time. Phones are engineered that way. Notifications, apps, video services, endless scrolling. It's all competing for our attention, and our attention is infinite, and you have all that going at once. It's like the same way with big food companies. A lot of them, especially like snacks, they add addictive chemicals into their food so that you become addicted to it and keep buying it. All of this stuff, being on your phone and watching TV, you can do all of that at once. But reading is asking you to do something different. Reading wants you to focus on one thing and nothing else. No multitasking, just focus. And that's what can get people. No one these days has the attention span to focus on just one thing. I mean, how can we? Books don't reward you every 10 seconds. They ask for patience and your undivided attention. So that's the main reason that reading is hard for most people. But there are also other things to take into account. Maybe you're exhausted from work, raising kids, going to college, or maybe all of those. I don't know. Maybe you have mental illness. That can be a really big thing. Another thing that people do is they chase reading goals, and that can actually set you back too. You kind of get decision paralysis, so you end up never reading because you just can't choose what to read. Some more things that can hold you back is just some people feel guilty for DNFing books a lot, and so they end up just not reading anymore because they don't want to DNF. But some of you may be asking, well, do I really need to read? Is it that important? Books do a lot. Reading and stories have been around since all of human time. We've always been telling stories. And yeah, movies and stuff can tell stories, but books, they require a certain amount of brain function and activity. Like movies build everything for you, but books require you to use your imagination for everything. Your imagination becomes part of the story. And reading also slows you down. And in today's world, I think that's what everyone needs once in a while, at least. Books also help with emotions, empathy, information processing, critical thinking, vocab, focus. But most importantly, reading helps remind us what uninterrupted thought feels like. Just you and a book. And this book could have been written by someone hundreds of years ago, even thousands of years ago, which is awesome. Movies are not there yet. All right, so I've been babbling a lot. You're probably wondering about all these rules that I came up with to help with myself and that I want to share with you. So let's talk about how you can fall in love with reading again or for the first time. I mean, maybe you haven't read a book in decades. I don't know.
It's been 84 years.
I'm going to give you 10 rules that you can follow. They're very useful to everyone. I tell myself these things all the time. In the last month or so, I've kind of been slacking on reminding myself of how important reading has become in my life. This is really going to help myself, and I hope that it helps you guys. So let's go over rule number 1. First rule is to read what you want to read. There are so many people out there that are going to tell you, read this, read that, whatever. But we're all different and we all have our own preferences. So if you like horror, then read horror. If you like classics, then read classics. If you don't know what you like, then try different things and figure it out. Because in the end, the best book is the book that you finish. Which leads to rule number 2. Give yourself permission to quit. You're not going to like every book that you read, and that's okay. We only have so much time in our life, so why not enjoy that time? If there's a book that you're reading and you're just really not getting into it or really not enjoying it, don't finish. If you're not liking it, and your friends or people online are coming at you like, hey, you gotta finish this, blah, blah, blah. Don't listen to them. This is your life, your time, and time is the most precious thing in the world. So if you're not enjoying it, don't do it. I mean, I know some people really don't like DNFing and they'll like push themselves through it and everything. And I mean, if that's your thing, that's fine. I think that's a waste of time, and I personally think that really can make you not want to read. I even created a DNF video where I talk about all the books that I've DNF'd and why. So if you want to go check that out, you can. Okay, so rule 3 is gonna sound a little contradictory, but it's to read less. So don't follow what other people are doing online. You're going to see a lot of people online that are reading like 50 books, 100 books, 20 books, whatever. That's a lot of books, and not everyone has the time to read that much. And a lot of these people, honestly, are like skimming through these books and not really reading and enjoying it. They're just trying to get the numbers. Focus on just trying to read every day, even if it's only like 15 minutes. That should be your goal instead of, oh, I want to finish 50 books in a year. Having that big goal is going to put pressure on you and anxiety, and it's going to make you not want to read. So the 4th rule is something that we all should follow, and it's to get rid of distractions. So put your phone on silent, put it in another room, create a designated reading area with no distractions around. Carry a book everywhere instead of a Nintendo Switch. Anything you can think of to help you get less distracted from the world. So rule number 5 is one that I really like, and I think all of us should do it. And that is to romanticize it. Romanticize reading. What I mean is create an atmosphere and mood that just helps you get absorbed into the book. Make coffee or tea or whiskey, if depending on the book. Light a candle, change the lighting, play ambient music, Read outside, read at a library, do that kind of stuff. Get yourself in the mood, you know? Romanticizing it doesn't have to be just setting your ambience up. Join a book club, talk about books with people, annotate books. All of that stuff can also romanticize it and make it more involved and personal. Build reading into something that is truly your life and schedule. Rule number 6 is to have a routine. If you're like me and have ADHD, or don't have ADHD and you're just someone in the modern world, it's important to have a schedule and a routine. I could talk all day about lifestyle and health, how important it is to have a sleep schedule and go to bed at the right time every day and wake up same time every day, 8 to 9 hours of sleep. Very important, people. Walking after every meal. I could go on and on. That's a whole nother video, a whole different channel. So I'll stop. I'll try to stop myself. Researchers do recommend that you don't look at a screen an hour before bed. 2 hours is recommended, but at least an hour before bed, you shouldn't be watching TV or looking at a phone or anything like that. So instead, you can read. and you would have that time to just relax and just focus on that book, and that can help you actually sleep better too. Also, in the morning, they say you shouldn't go right to looking at your phone, looking at a screen right when you wake up. It's actually recommended that you go outside and get some sunlight, take a walk for like 5-10 minutes. Instead of looking at your phone in the morning, you can read. Even if it's for 5 or 10 minutes, it's something, You can get pocket books too and just keep it close by you while you're at work and whatnot. And then during breaks or when it's slow, you can take it out and read. Rule number 7 is to stop reading like it's homework. Yes, you may actually have reading as a homework assignment, but overall, in general, don't think of it as homework because you're not going to enjoy it as much. And you're not going to really want to read unless you like homework. You don't want to overwhelm yourself and feel like you need to know what every metaphor means or remember every character's name and just feel like you're going to have a test that you have to take after reading. You don't want to feel that way. You don't have to know every metaphor. You don't have to annotate if you don't want. You don't have to analyze. You can just sit back and enjoy the ride. It's just like movies. You're not pausing a movie every 10 minutes to analyze every frame. You don't have to do that with books either. Movies, you just watch them through. And books deserve that same freedom. Rule number 8 is to build a reading habit, not a reading goal. So the people that read the most aren't usually the ones obsessed with reading 50 books a year. They are people who read every day, even if it's just for 10 minutes. They're not trying to read 50 books a year. They're trying to build that habit of reading and reading every day, hopefully. Goals are exciting. Habits are dependable. So don't worry if you're not reading 2 hours a day. 10-15 minutes is fine too. Rule number 9. If you are struggling, get help. And I mean that in multiple ways and with love. With me, for example, I have been struggling these past few months. I've been stressed about some things. Don't have ADHD meds at the moment. I'm trying to plan out and set up another YouTube channel. I'm still going to have this one, but I'm starting another YouTube channel, and so I'm planning that out and trying to get videos set up for that. So I've been struggling to read lately because I've just been so in my head. The thing is, I want to read badly. I really want to read. But instead, I go and watch TV, or I scroll on my phone, or I play games, and that just makes me feel icky. I've been feeling shame and guilt about not reading, And I shouldn't feel that way. And if you have mental health stuff going on, don't be afraid to talk to people about it. Being happy is better than being sad.
The more you know.
That's simple to say, but I mean, it's true. And rule number 10, the last rule. Let books change you. The best books don't just entertain you, they leave an impression. They get you thinking, they get you feeling, and they change how you think, how you feel, how you understand other people. And sometimes you don't even notice the change. It could be months later when you quietly realize that you're thinking this way because of a book you read. Books become part of who you are, just like movies and video games can. When I played The Last of Us for the first time, part 1, that changed me. That changed me.
You're right. You're not my daughter. And I sure as hell ain't your dad.
So if you're in a reading slump or you haven't read in decades, don't let that get to you. If you've never read before, don't let that get to you. And don't worry about people online reading 50 books a year or telling you to read this and that. Just be someone that reads every day and read what you enjoy. Every lifelong reader starts the same way, turning one page and then another. Those are my rules that I'm trying to follow, and I hope that it helps you guys and you kind of follow them. You can tweak them if you want as well. If this video helped you in any way, please comment below because I'd really like to hear about it. If there's anything that you don't agree with too, I would like to also hear that. And if you're new here, please think about liking and subscribing. I'm really trying to grow this channel. So anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next chapter. Keep happy, keep healthy,